to HSN. I'm your host, Helen Keeney, and you know that one of my absolute favorite categories is skincare. Well, Dr. Jeannette Graf is a board-certified dermatologist. She has won awards as a teacher. She teaches other doctors becoming dermatologists, and this is her own line that she sells in her office and here at HSN. This is our full Rejuvenation Retinol collection. And we have not one, not two, but 6 different items. You've got everything from a body cream to a hand cream, to a facial cleanser, to a face cream, facial serum, and also an eye cream with retinol. Now, when you break it down, it's about $11 an item. Excuse me, less than $11 an item, and the shipping and handling is free, absolutely free. Now, let's talk about why we need retinol. This is a special kit for the anniversary visit, head to toe. The retail value is $165. So you're getting everything from that fabulous hand cream to that eye cream to the body cream. So that's why we say it's head to toe, including the facial cleanser. And as we start out, you know, when you think about, well, why do I need it for the body cream? It's for daily use after you cleanse, the formula for smoothing and moisturizing your skin. It's gonna leave your skin feeling fabulous and youthful, velvety smooth, morning, noon, and night. The hand cream, non-greasy, rejuvenate the look of your hands. I think a lot of us, we kind of like forget the hands. You know, I will tell you, and I'm not gonna tell you who, but there's some major celebrities that I've worked with that are like, don't show my hands, don't show my hands. Because, you know, your hands are a part of your body that I think a lot of us don't have. I don't think I've ever seen retinol for hand cream, and now we've got it right here. We also have that facial cleanser. Look at this big size. The retinol facial cleanser. That is gonna gently, moisture-based formula with retinol formulated for dry, sensitive skin. So cleans without drying the skin, and that's really, really important. Helps the skin appear, feel softer, smoother, and then we've got the face cream. Here's some before and afters. Remember, this is an entire head to toe face cream. Use retinol in a timed release form, targeting its effectiveness. So what it's doing is it's timed release retinol, so it's not all at once. It's an emollient enriched to quench that skin's thirst for moisture, but you also are doing the retinol to help smooth, supple, luminous, and retinol is, you know, arguably, no one is saying it's not gonna help with fine lines and wrinkles. Is this kit available on auto ship still, Rob? Because I have that in my notes. I just want to make sure. Take a look at the before and after. Look at that fine lines and wrinkles. I think the auto ship might be sold out. By the way, at $165 retail value, you're getting it home for $16.24, free shipping and handling. You absolutely can get more than one kit. And remember we said head to toe. There's your head, here's your toe. Take a look at the heel. When we talk about the drying, we've got that retinol, and we also have an eye cream. Now this is continuous benefits throughout the day, and when we talk about the eye area, you need something that is gentle and hydrating. This is a gentle hydrating for the visible signs of aging around the eyes, and these are the before and afters that we showed you. Reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, helps the skin feel softer, more moisturized. You can use this day, and you can use this at night. Also, there's chamomile and green tea and rosemary and a timed release retinol. So you've got a lot of really great ingredients besides just retinol in this kit. And I want to let you know, it's about $11 per item. It's an anniversary visit at 4 FlexPay. HSN cardholders, it's $13 to get home. All 6 pieces, and by the way, these are not little sizes. These are large sizes. Matter of fact, the body cream is huge. Usually when you get a retinol product or a skincare product, it's 1 ounce. 1 ounce is what we usually do. You go to hsn.com, you see all the brands, 1 ounce. This is 8 ounces of a retinol body cream. Look at, I mean, thick, look at how thick this is. So you're gonna get a full body cream. Now we're gonna have a full presentation. It's not gonna be till 11 p.m.